Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back. I'm Dan and this is Plant Abundance on YouTube. Just wanted to share with you guys a quick recipe I'm putting together for lunch today. I'm making a vegetable soup, and this is something I love to eat quite often as the weather begins to cool. As you can see, I'm using my Instapot today. This is a relatively new purchase. I've been using this for a couple months now, but if you don't have an Instapot, you can cook it on the stove in just a traditional soup pot. But let me show you what I have going on in here. So right now I have it on the saute function because I'm still adding in some ingredients, but I started out with some onion and garlic. Then I threw in some chopped carrots, purple carrots, yellow carrots, and white carrots, a little bit of daikon radish. I'm going to also be adding in some celery, some russet potatoes, and some greens from the garden. Now as far as the stock or the broth goes, you can use whatever it is you feel like using. A lot of times for the stock, I'll use this not chicken bouillon cubes. This works really good. It's quite flavorful. Today I'm actually using some bone broth for the base, and this is organic grass-fed. This is something I've been incorporating into my diet as of recent, just experimenting, see how it goes for me. So as I'm adding in my ingredients in the Instapot, I will turn the saute function on and off because it does get quite hot. And as you can see, we already got a boil going. And I'm just going to continue to rough chop my vegetables. Throw that into the pot. These are some small little potatoes, but I usually like to have some pretty big chunks when I add potatoes into my soups. And we'll throw that right into the pot. Now I'm going to add in the rest of this bone broth. And there's a fill line inside of the Instapot. You might be able to see it here. You don't want to go past that amount, but we definitely need some more liquid in here, so I'm just going to make up the difference with some purified water. And now I'm just going to add a fresh dash of ground salt, some sea salt here, and we'll do some freshly ground pepper as well. Now I'm going to add in just a little bit of oregano, a little bit of thyme, a couple bay leaves. I also like to add a few whole black peppercorns. And if it was just me eating this delicious vegetable soup today, I'd definitely be adding in some cayenne pepper, but the wife's going to be joining me for this one, so she's not a big fan of spicy, so we'll leave it just how it is. And I'll turn the saute function back on, and we'll give this a little stir. And while this is heating back up, I'm going to head out to the garden and go pick some fresh, mineral-rich, delicious greens to add to this mix. So we'll harvest some of these large dino tree kale leaves here. Let's grab 3 from that area of the plant. 1 there. We'll grab some of these more curly leaves. Grab some of these merit collards. 2 there, and a couple off of this unique variety over here. Now that's what I call fast food. So because I'll be adding in these green leaf vegetables into my Instapot on the pressure cook setting, there really is no need for me to wash these. They've been growing in my garden, they're organic. So what I'm going to do is strip the leaves from the stem here, and you can use the stem in your soups and stews as well, but I've got a lot of fibrous content in the soup already, so we're just going to be using the leaf for this dish. So just a quick strip. Now I'm just going to roll these up like so. Give it a quick slice. Throw that right into the pot. And now I'm just going to put my lid back on. Turn the vent to closed. Now I'm going to turn off the saute function, turn on the pressure cooker, and it's already set at 4 minutes because that's usually how long I cook my soups. So I found that 4 minutes, generally speaking, is the right amount of time when I'm adding in ingredients like chopped carrots and potatoes, harder root vegetables into my soups. So what happens with the Instant Pot is it takes about 10 minutes to heat up, during which time it's cooking the food that's in there. Then you're going to get 4 minutes of pressure cook time, and then I'm going to allow for what's called a natural release, where I allow the pot to naturally cool down instead of opening the vent and allowing all the steam to come out. That takes about 10 to 15 minutes, and then you'll hear this little pin back here drop and let you know that it's ready to open. After 10 minutes, if the pin still hasn't dropped, you can go ahead and manually release the steam here through the vent, and there you go, you've got your soup. So I'll be back with you in about 20 minutes or so, and we'll open the lid up and I'll show you what we got and do a quick taste for you. Alright guys, so it's been about 25 minutes now, and I just heard the pin drop, so I'm going to go ahead and open the top now and show you what we got. Oh, nice and hot, smells so good. You can mix those greens in a little bit, just the right amount of liquid. I am going to want to fish out those bay leaves that I threw in there. And I don't see them right away, so we'll leave them in there for now. But one other thing I wanted to mention that I really love about the Instant Pot is that while it's cooking, it's not steaming up your whole kitchen, because when you're in the pressure cook setting, it's using that steam and keeping all those nutrients also in your food. And this model here is the 6-quart Instant Pot. I think I keep saying Instant Pot, it's just a bad habit, but this is the Instant Pot. And we picked this up over at Amazon. I'll drop a link below this video so you can go check it out if you'd like. And as always, if you do utilize our affiliate links to make a purchase through Amazon, we love you for that. We earn a small commission. It's at no extra cost to you. And it's just a great way to show support for the channel. So thank you to everyone who's ever utilized our links below our videos. We really do appreciate it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this in a bowl and give it a try for you. And I'll show you just how soft these potatoes are. Cuts right through. Now that is what I call a delicious looking bowl of vegetable soup with greens. Nice and warming in this cooler weather. Let's give the broth a try first. Oh, that's good. Makes me want to dance. It's good, folks. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my soup now. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Have yourself a great rest of the day. Until next time, this is Dan from plantabundance.com. Take care. I'll be talking to you again soon.